station. Be the call, the escalation. This is your radio salvation. Go, 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 go.
Touting my name, touting my style like an energy. I never fall short, I just keep coming. I huff and I snort to the goal, yo. I ain't your friend, ho, I take you down, though. We fight for our rights, this isn't a game. We live for the ride, we're going down in flames. We don't give nothing when nothing is due. In the end, when it falls, it's on top of you.
You are now listening to FRESCOMATIC Radio. Behold.
What's going on? Yeah! Look at what we got here. Look at what's going on today. You guys are all in for a treat, man. I'm feeling so great. I'm feeling so great. And you know why? You know why? It's woo! Yeah, it's the Fresco Show, hosted by yours truly, the FLYY. Oh, it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming, but we are finally here. Let me go sit down over there. Let me go sit down. Yes, look at this, man. Look at that. I got the Hennessy right there. I got the chai. Look at that. Woo, cards, everything. Aha! Behold, you are now in the presence of the FLYY. And welcome to the first ever The Fresco Show. You know, this journey to get here, it took a little bit of a leeway. It took some different routes, but we're here. And we're live, all on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Periscope, the Go Live Vegas app, and of course, Periscope. We are here, folks. I am so thankful to have you guys here joining with me today as the FLYY is in your rear by. So let's get it going right now, folks. This show we've been asking for a long time. Fresco, what is this show about? What is this show going to bring to you and bring to the people? I mean, honestly, it's pretty simple. We're going to bring you everything from wrestling to the culture to music to everything in between, because we don't pull punches and we keep it real 100,000%. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, also with me are my guest, my co-host, my man, Glitch. Yes, my man Glitch right here. How you feeling? I got a call coming in right now. Already got a call coming in. Bring him on. All right. You are on the Fresco Show. May I ask, who is this?
This is Garth.
Hey, how you doing, Garth? Garth is the man here at FSW. He's always, looking for me to fall off the apron, taking his little Garth pictures, man. How you feeling today, Garth?
I'm doing well, brother. How's life treating you?
Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real blessed, man. It's good to hear from you, man. It's good to hear from you. Yes, yes. What brings
Good to
you
see
on?
you doing well.
Yes, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. It's good to have you. I miss the FSW shows, man. Even though you kind of, be poking at my faction a bit, it's cool. I'll say this, though. Next time we have a show, I need you to be the biggest Lights Camera Faction fan in this building. How about that? We got the deal?
I think I can throw you a solid.
Okay. That's cool, for sure. And also, we're going to get you a T-shirt, too, man. I know you don't do T-shirts, but we need to have you represent the Lights Camera Faction T-shirt. We just got dripping in sauce, all right? Dripping in sauce. Appreciate you, Garth. Appreciate you, Mr. Garth. All right, for sure. Look at that, man. Already having in guests calling in on the first inaugural episode of the Fresco Show. That's how we do it. But first, I want to get kind of to some topics real quick. The XFL? My man here, Glitch. Look out for my man, Glitch. It's like having Luke Cage and his sidekick next to him, man. You got to. The XFL deal, of course, the GOAT. Not just in wrestling, but conquered Hollywood. At one point in time, this man made the most money in all of Hollywood and movie productions, man. He is a one-person wrecking crew. And The Rock, he's not finished yet. Apparently, him and a couple of investors have grouped together to buy the formerly second-time dead Garcia, I believe his wife, running the league as well. The Rock has always tried to find power moves to stay within the game and elevate himself to a whole nother echelon. And some guys at some point are just bigger than wrestling. But having someone be bigger than wrestling helped the XFL. It was doing pretty successful going into. However, with The Rock now ahead of charge, I do see them keeping some deals with ESPN, other companies that were broadcasting their games. And who knows, man? NFL needs an alternative to have for football. People have been craving more football. So, of course, seeing how this COVID stuff works out, I think next year or the year after, we can see the XFL once again have a permanent place in sports. Next topic, Glitch.
So, the AEW Women's Tournament, how do you feel about that?
AEW, All Elite Wrestling. They've been doing really, really, really great things over the last several months. They've really created their own niche. But one of the things the fans have been talking about for a long time and needs to be improved is the women's division. Now, personally, for me, as a wrestler, there's a lot of talented women on the AEW roster. So talent really isn't the issue. It was putting them in the right places at the right times. So now we're in a situation where they're really, really trying to bring women's wrestling to a forefront for AEW, like we see all the time with WWE, Impact, and other places, Stardom. They're all really signaturing and highlighting women's wrestling. I think this women's Deadly Draw tournament is going to bring some eyes. I watched it before I got here. I saw one of my favorites. I know some of y'all don't like her, but Ariane Cameron from WWE, she was on there. She had a really good showing with Nyla Rose taking on, I think, Tanira Conti and I think Sarah Jade from the Dark Order, I believe. It was a really good tag match. I think AEW is on the right track for the women's division. You just got to be patient, man. These things take time. You gotta stew it up like some stew. It takes a little bit of time to go. Glitch, next topic.
There's a new faction on Raw. What's going on with that?
It looks like Monday Night Raw is definitely trying to find some new ways to get back in the ratings game. We've heard it. We all talk about it all the time. Ratings decline for Monday Night Raw. Where, as a wrestler, you really hope to see all companies do well and strive and have big success when it comes to ratings and revenue. Of course, with the E, they've had great revenue this year, but now they're trying to improve the ratings. I think announcing a faction, now I know it's live right now, but if I were to be a guessing man, who would they put as a faction on Raw? Now, the first answer you might think would be the Undisputed Era, right? Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, Roderick Strong, perfect squad to bring up at this time. They've done everything you possibly could do in NXT. But knowing WWE, unless I'm wrong, doing something right now, they might give you a swerve, maybe a mix of guys, maybe a Dijakovic, maybe a Tommaso Ciampa. I'm thinking somewhere different they're going to start bringing in different guys to shake up the roster because, let's be honest, they're working with a really short-term roster. People are out. They're trying to find ways to still be fresh and creative on television every week. So bringing in new faces would be an added plus. Next up, Glitch, what you got for me?
The WWE draft, is it coming soon?
WWE draft. Now, another thing with the E, we've had a lot of different transactions, if you can say, with between Raw, SmackDown, NXT. It pretty much, there is no brand split. If you look at it, people are on shows all the time. Sasha Banks on every show, Charlotte's on every show. I know they're the champs, but we see everyone just going anywhere they want at some point. This is kind of the reoccurring gag of the draft. We'll get a roster, we'll get people invested in the roster, people who are going to stay there however long, and then a few months later they get tired of the idea. They put them on different shows for different pops of ratings or however it works, and pretty much we're all just seeing, it's the Wild Wild West pretty much on the show. So hopefully with this coming up here, the WWE draft, they'll be able to stabilize their roster and use more of the talents that haven't been used in quite some time. I know they're sitting there dying to get back in the ring and perform. We got to wait it out. What else you got for me, Glitch?
The new champion, Sasha Banks. How do you feel about her?
Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks, of course, last week won the Raw Women's Championship, defeating Asuka in some, nefarious means. I know the internet blew up after the result of the match, didn't like how it went, but let's kind of look at the facts here. Who's really been putting in more work for the last maybe 3-4 months than Sasha and Bayley? Now, I'm a big women's wrestling fan, so I watch them a lot. And last year, who would have think last year Sasha wasn't even on TV? They were talking about her trying to get out of her contract, trying to maybe go to a different company, AEW, Impact, who knows. There was a lot of disgruntlement. Now we fast forward a year later. Her and Bayley are now the top of the WWE. They have all the gold. I know some folks don't like it. I know some ladies deserve a chance. Shout out to Naomi. But we are in the midst of some real great content because we're looking at, quite possibly, in my opinion, the best wrestler in the world for women, and that's Sasha Banks. She brings it all to the table. She's got the beauty, the pizzazz, and more than anything, she's got the range to really, carry this on. People have been trying to guess for months that, when is Bayley and Sasha going to break up? When are they going to turn on each other? We are seeing no signs of that anytime soon. Unless they do a quick flip, we got to call. We got to call, bring them on real quick, hashtag the Fresco Show. Keep it locked here and keep the word going. How you doing today?
What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on? This sounds familiar. Who is this today?
It's your favorite Texan, buddy.
My man, Christian. Christian is an old friend of mine. We've been tight for a long time, man. He's up there in Texas doing his mining thing, making all types of money. How you feeling today, Christian?
I'm good, man. I'm fucking mine, bro.
Oh, man. Yo, Christian, for the longest time, when I worked at a place called Bo's for like a lot of years, we would come together after work and we would just get a bunch of beers and carne asada, and we would like sit in front of the garage or his porch or wherever it was and just sit there and just drink Modelos until like 4 a.m. back in the day, man. And we just really have a good time. Me, Wedo, Christian, Cisco, all those guys from back in the day, we really, really kicked it, man. That's why, Fresco is Fresco. You know what I'm saying? It's good to hear, bro. It's good to hear. How you feeling out there, man?
I'm good, man, but with the two things.
What's up?
With the brand split, man, they don't have enough star power to make the brand split be legit. And that's why they keep, flip-flopping back to you have everybody on whatever show, the Invitational or whatever the hell it was called. And two, with Sasha winning, you're kind of leaving Asuka out, to dry. Like, what do you as the booker have planned for Asuka moving forward?
I would think for Asuka, considering she's such a a consistent worker. She is always there. She's always there to perform the way she needs to for the roster. She's been a soldier really through this whole pandemic. People need to give Asuka more for flowers while she still can. For me, I would have Asuka chase back the women's championship and eventually, take it back from Sasha, because I do want to see the payoff between Sasha versus Bayley. At this rate, in my eyes, they might wait until maybe WrestleMania to do that match. They have a lot of time. Pandemic season is popping, so they got to kind of preserve their storylines to really carry over for the next while. So I think Asuka does deserve more credit. The roster does seem really thin. A lot of guys are out. But at this point for WWE, they're trying anything to really trying to freshen up the roster, because it's been in a funk for a while. They need some consistency, I think. And you're right, star power they need to continue to improve on. But that's kind of my feels on it, man. I think there's still some light at the end of the tunnel for the brand split, but they do have some challenges on the way. Yes, sir.
And are you gonna have that Bailey Sasha feud is gonna be big? So, I mean, you figured you want at least 3 months to build it, but if you have Sasha go over at SummerSlam, where are you gonna drop the women's title that Bailey's brought up and kind of stepped it up? Who's gonna take Bailey's title? Is it going to be, whatever this new entity of Alexa Bliss is with, Bray Wyatt and The Fiend, or, who takes the strap off of Bayley?
I think the person who might take the belt off of Bayley might be Naomi, but I'm just being hopeful there. They might continue to feud on Raw between Bayley and Sasha. And just real quick, Christian, can you tell people where you're from Texas?
El Paso, Texas.
El Paso, Texas. Home of Eddie Guerrero and the Guerrero family. Big time, big time, big time. But yes, I do think that the Women's Championship, Bayley's built up. She's been champ for a very, very long time. They would need a big moment to kind of validate someone taking the title off of her at this point. So I would go with probably Naomi. But knowing WWE, they might just throw Lacey Evans at him and win the strap at some point. But we got to see, man. We got to see.
I mean, at this point, you would think, well, is Shayna's on Raw or is she on SmackDown? I forget.
I think Shayna's on Raw. At the moment.
That's another one. I mean, that's the match that she should have won it at WrestleMania against Becky. But, I mean, at this point, they already screwed up that storyline. But do you just have Shayna go over Nia Jax and then Shayna go over Bayley and kind of have Sasha cost her the match, and that's how you kind of, get to that storyline, that split.
I like that, definitely. I would go with Shayna beating Nia, kind of destroying her in a bit, kind of repackage her, get her built up, and I'd have her go to SmackDown and draft and beat Bayley for the championship. She's supposed to be champion. She's been having a big monster run. She was a monster in NXT. If you want to have any credibility for her left to have, you need to start investing back into her because she's worth the money. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
But you already know that ain't going to happen, man.
Yes, sir. Christian, I got to let you go, my man. But thank you for calling, dog. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
All right, man.
All right. Free show. And yes, we are going to get real quick to an ad break. Let me take my hat off real quick. Ooh. You see that, folks? Yes. Now, the thing is now we are going to the ad break here for A1 Barbershop. Yes, sir. Now, are you trying to get a cut? You're living in Vegas and you definitely don't know where to go? Holla at my boys, Kush, Brennan, and Snow at the A1 Barbershop, right there at the Boulevard Mall. They've been trained barbers for years, and they'll make sure any style you want, they're going to bring and operate. Owned and truly by what's going on today, now we get a chance to see great styles. You see my hairstyle all the time. They bring in freshness and freshness upon freshness. A1 Barbershop, the #1 barbershop in Las Vegas today. Get your cut and get your deal and cut the check with A1 Barbershop. Open every day from Mondays 9 a.m. to 7, Tuesday 9 a.m. to 7, all the way to Sunday 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. They're open every day, 7 days a week at the Boulevard. Come and get you some. Yes, sir. All right. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me so far on this inaugural show. We're still working out the kinks here, but we're definitely on a good ride here. Now, I am here to bring a very special guest who I didn't announce before. I want to be a surprise. He's my guy, and also the finalist of the Global Promo Battle. Please give it up for the aviator, the Prince of Aviation, Mondo Rocks. Pump it up. Pump it up. Look what it is, man. What's going on with your rocks? Yes.
Second Fresco.
As a customary thing, when I have guests on the show, we put them on the right way. See, now I have here in this bottle a bottle of Hen Dog, some Hennessy, my favorite. And since Rocks, you usually don't drink drinks with chasers, right?
Of course not.
Okay. All right. Oh, I got a phone call. Bring him on. You're on the Fresco Show. How you doing today?
Hey, what's going on? It's Chief. How you doing?
Good. How you doing today, man? You sound great.
I'm doing well.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the Fresco Show.
Let me shout out at him.
Okay. What's going on? You want to talk to me or talk to Mondo Rocks?
No, I don't talk to the fly boy. I want to talk to the fresh man.
All right. The fresh man is here. What's going on?
First of all, Fresco,
Yes,
congratulations, my man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
She's very, very happy that you guys are coming on live.
Yes.
Mondo, how you doing tonight, my brother? It's Chief. You know I'm joking with you, man. You know it.
I'm doing
anyway,
well, man.
I want to ask you guys both. Now that you're both there, I want to ask you a couple questions.
Okay.
How long have you been in the business? Who are you trained by?
Okay.
Biggest match so far.
Yeah.
And Mondo, you should have won the.
Oh, we know.
You know what I'm talking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. You should have won
Ah.
it. You should have. Leon shouldn't have won it, and I know he's going to hate me for saying that. You should have won it though. So
Thank you.
we'll just leave it there. But anyway, I want to throw one more thing out to you, Fresco.
Okay, go ahead.
Two things. One, I think they'll bring the Australian girl up from NXT
Okay.
to compete for the women's championship.
Okay.
And the other thing is, I haven't heard you mention Tessa Blanchard yet.
Ooh, Tessa Blanchard. Okay.
Now, I'm
Okay.
going to hang up, guys. Congratulations again. I'll be listening, brother. And if there's something, but if you call me old man again, I'm going to hit you in the kneecap.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's a threat. All right. All right. Cut the check on that.
Thank you, man.
I love you, brothers.
All
you guys
right.
have a great night, and congratulations again.
Thank
too,
you,
bro.
brother. I
Thank
appreciate you, man. Here you go, Rocks.
All right.
There you go. We drink Hen Dog here. You know what I'm saying?
All
Cheers.
right. Hennessy with no chaser.
No chaser. Hennessy straight. So he asked us, years experience. You got more experience than me, right? You got a little more experience. You're about
Just a
three
tad. Just a
years,
tad.
3 years, 3 years. Yeah, about 3 years, 2 years for me, 3 years for Mondo. We were both trained by D'Lo Brown, Sin Bodie, Kenny King, Cutthroat Cody.
Masterminds.
All masterminds, and we've really been blessed. We've had a lot of seminars where we've had guys like, TJP's a regular coach now at FSW, but he came in before. We've had Juventud Guerrera, Conan, MVP, who's killing it right now on Raw.
The Hurricane, Rob Van
The
Dam.
Hurricane, Rob Van Dam. We've had a plethora of seminars where we got knowledge from. So we're really blessed to have that. He said also your favorite match?
My favorite match so far?
Yeah.
Man, I've had plenty, but I've had some matches that really helped me break out in front of everyone, you know? And like Remy Marcel, that match.
Okay.
My match against Damian Drake.
Yes.
Both those matches. Oh, and, you know, wrestling Funny Bone. That was a big match for me as well.
Yeah, man, you've had a lot of bigger stars on your resume so far. You've taken on Funny Bone. You've wrestled The Unguided. You've taken on a lot of other big guys that have been around the business for a while. Mondo, I gotta ask you, man, like, how are you feeling about the wrestling going on today, wrestling scene? How do you feel the temperature is right now for everything with COVID going on?
Well, it's weird because right before the COVID happened, wrestling was the most hottest thing going on right now.
Yeah.
It's definitely the hottest wrestling has ever been. It's been a huge change.
Big
you know,
facts.
definitely never like it was before.
Yeah.
And right when momentum, especially for me and you, was really starting to pick up, COVID happened. And now we're all finding just these unique and different ways, like, you know, your show, the Fresco show.
Yes.
And me doing the global promo battle.
Right.
And just really trying to get content out there and really trying to show what our personalities are made of. And we're not just people in the ring just doing a bunch of moves. You know what I mean? I'm not a circus monkey. I'm more than that.
Yeah. We're workers, man. Workers always try to improve their game regardless of what's going on. I think, particularly, a lot of people, some people definitely try to make an effort here. You and I have both had cinematic matches during this pandemic break. Both of them really, highly approved. And also, we put out content, which brings me to this, man. Now, if I were to ask Mondo a year ago, would Mondo be anywhere near a promo competition? He would be, hell no, I'm out of here. I gotta go. Now we fast forward. He was just now the finalist of a big, 66 person or 60 something person global promo battle. Mondo absolutely tore it up for Vegas, made it all the way to the finals. How do you feel about that trip, man? Walk me through what it's like to go from being a promo guy who wasn't good at promos to a promo guy who's really good at promos.
It was crazy, man. This quarantine happened, and I had to get the most out of it. I've always wanted to be good at talking, but I was really bad at it. My coaches will tell you themselves, I was one of the worst at talking. But, I did my studying. I watched all the best promo cutters like Paul Heyman, and I watched a lot of public speaking videos, and I just really wanted to show what I was about, as opposed to just putting on this front and being the silent type. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, for sure.
It was really nice to not only prove to everyone else, but prove to myself that I can do it. And I was happy. When I first joined the tournament, I'd have been cool beating one or two dudes. I ended up beating an international superstar. I ended up beating guys who are known for their promo skills. And I pulled some upsets, too, as well. So to come out at the end, even as a finalist, like win or lose, I still feel like I really, really made an impact for myself and for my team Sky High.
You definitely made Vegas proud, man. As someone who was showing the promo mania earlier and seeing you just thrive and really reap the rewards of growth and power, it was good to see you get more and more confident as the rounds went on, all the way to the finals. Now, you did make it to the finals. However, you ran into an obstacle. Big time loss. We got a call coming in. Real quick before we answer that call, be sure to get notifications on social media and download the Go Live Vegas app. Take it on the road. Caller, you're on the line with the Fresco Show. How you doing today?
Doing good, Fresco. How are you?
I am doing well. Who is on the line today?
Thomas Brunette.
Thomas Brunette. Nice,
Hey, Thomas.
nice. What brings you on the show today, my man?
Just wondering what your guys' thoughts are. Who's to take the belt from Drew McIntyre?
Ooh, Drew McIntyre, man. I'm a big Drew McIntyre fan. How about you?
Same. He's a big champ.
Drew McIntyre. He's got such a combination of speed, power, and just the it factor. I remember Joe DeFalco would always talk about Drew McIntyre, about how he wanted to use him more at FSW because he was just a guy who just oozed main event talent. So I don't know. It might be Orton. Orton might take it from him. Maybe not at SummerSlam, but at some point, I would think, yeah. What do you think, Mondo?
Honestly, I'm not sure, man. He already got through Seth Rollins, didn't he? So He got to Orton. Who knows? They might put the belt on Orton. They might try to make Orton and Cena do this thing where they try to beat Ric Flair's record if Charlotte doesn't do it first.
Right. Oh, man. Charlotte is going to be a 26-time champion from as well. And Thomas, I'm sorry. Where are you calling from, by the way?
Right here in Vegas.
Ah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we got some Texas calls. We got some Vegas calls. We're starting to spread around a little bit through the Southwest and the West Coast for calls as we get it going. Yes, sir. But to me, I think the way to set it up, man, it's going to be Orton. Orton's going to do it. Orton's going to do it.
I think so, too.
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you for being on the line. We will holler at you soon. Thank you so much.
No
yes,
problem.
Sir.
Keep it up, guys. Good work.
Thank
yes,
you, man.
Sir.
You have a good night.
Yes, sir. So I want to get back to the finals. Leon Hayter, Las Vegas Hall of Famer, multiple-time FSW champion, current Big Valley Tag Champ. How did it feel going up against him, and what obstacles did it bring to you when you found out that you came up short?
So when I went against Leon Hayter, I'm not going to lie. I knew I could beat him. After I got through Rocky T and Ricky Tenacious and Airwolf and all of them, by the time I got to the finals, I was like, we got this, Mondo. We're coming after Leon Hayter, and we're going to take his ass out. Leon asked me, hey, Mondo, you down to extend the global promo battles another week?
So wait, he extended the time between... Yeah. Okay, so when was the deadline time to turn in to have the promos voted for?
A week prior than when they came out.
Ooh, okay, so not only did he add an extra week to the promo battle, he added like what, a few more hours to the show as well?
Yeah. But when he asked me that, I gave it to him because I knew that I could beat him at his best. And I might have made a mistake, but it's okay. It's okay, you know? But I just wanted to prove to myself as well that I can give him whatever he wanted and I would still take him out. I may have came short, but it's okay.
You know, a lot of times with stuff like that, people say there's no such thing as moral victories. I disagree highly. There's definitely some gold in learning from that. You came so far in that promo battle, Mondo, and I really think that that's going to launch you to the next level here in professional wrestling today. Now, Leon Hayter, man, you know, he's kind of been quiet ever since he won the battle, man. You think he's got something planned for you or anything?
You know what? You know who took my tag team title off me? Leon Hayter. Definitely has something planned.
Oh, there's some continuity.
He's been after me for a while now. And the fact that we ended up in the finals together just says a lot. Because he is a very talented man. He is really good at promos. He is the best at promos. So if I were to lose to anybody, I'm glad it was him.
Good, man. Good respect, man. Nice respect. I do think that the Players Club did really cheat y'all at Big Valley to take the tag titles from you guys from Sky High. Sky High, of course, the tag team, Mondo Rocks and Robbie Litt, Alita, big trio, big time. They're destined for big things, you know. So Leon Hayter, Kevin Duckett's, man, they holding the straps, dog. they holding the straps, bro, but I can't imagine they feel too proud with how they done it. Uh-oh, we got a call coming in. We got a call. You're live on the Fresco show. How you doing?
Man, what's going on? How you doing, Fresco?
Uh-oh, who is this today? Who is going on the line today?
You don't recognize the voice?
This sound like, is this Leon Hayter?
This is Leon Hayter, I would say in the flesh, but I'm on the phone. Leon Hayter on the phone. Fresco, what's up, man? How you doing? I
am feeling excellent, man. How you feeling today, Leon?
I'm feeling excellent. It's a fantastic day. I mean, as best as we can be in the times of COVID.
Okay. Well, since we got these two on the line, you two have been kind of heated over the last several weeks. I know promo battle is over, but do you have anything to say to Mondo Rocks right now?
Mondo's here?
What's up, Leon?
Is he really there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
There he is. I know that voice. That right there, Fresco, is the voice of an up-and-coming superstar. See, that's Mondo Rocks, the sex symbol of the sky, and all these things that we learned as he grew during the global promo battle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hey, take it, Mondo, take it for what it's worth. I'm giving you nothing but props.
Thank you.
I mean, because before the global promo battle, no one even knew who you were. I mean, you were a member of Sky High. I mean, we knew who you were, but I mean, look at where you're at now.
Oh, damn. You gonna take that, Mondo?
Oh, no, I want to thank you, Leon, for doing that for me. I mean, the clout that you gave me was awesome. I appreciate it.
You know, I want to give you props. I want to do that because at the end of the day, we're all here to entertain. We're all here to have a good time, right? You would agree?
I agree.
You see, now I'm as the instructor of the kids class in the juniors division at FSW and being, you know, in this business for 10 plus years here in Las Vegas, there's nothing more than I want to see than the next generation of people come up. So I'll give you props there, Mondo, but that's where the props stop.
Oh.
You see, because I won the global promo battle. I have the golden microphone. And you would think that whatever happened between you and me, it was all fun and games. You made your way to the finals. I made my way to the finals. You know, you kind of threw some pot shots out there, and you know, we can get into this whole voting thing. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I won. And then I saw your video that you made a comment about, you know, how I'm old and I was close to retirement. I'm not the same guy that you saw when you were a kid growing up. It was all funny, but it just bugs me, it irks me, because I can't have this win. I mean, of the whole world, global promo battle, and you still are like a thorn in my side.
Uh-oh.
So.
Thorn in your side. Mondo, man. He's been talking a little bit, man. You got some words for him, bro? You got some words for Leon Hader, the promo battle champ?
He's been a thorn in my side. I just want to get that out there. You took my belt. You took my global promo championship, all right? I'm just kidding. Mad props. You won. All right, Leon. You are in the Las Vegas Hall of Fame. You are the global promo battle champion of 2020. You are the man. And I appreciate you giving the next generation of pro wrestlers the clout that you give us, because it's the least you can do on your way out.
That's good. Fresco, why are you laughing, man?
That's funny, man. It's super
I know
funny.
Look, when there's a comedian on the mic, I laugh too. We should give Mondo Rocks his own Netflix special.
Oh. Oh, snap.
Look, I'm gonna tell you what. This is the thing. I don't have a problem with you, Mondo. I really don't. On the general premise of things, I don't have an issue with you. You know, I just got done accepting the Global Promo Battle Championship, right? It's going to be airing here pretty soon.
Okay.
Rocky T was there. We had a bottle of Dom Perignon 1983.
Damn.
The champagne bottle.
Before I
We
was
had
born.
everything, the lights, the fog. We had all the stuff. But you know what we didn't have, Fresco? You know what we didn't have, Mondo Rocks?
What? What'd you not have?
No fans. No fans. And the reason why there was no fans was because all of them, I think even you, Fresco, all of them voted for Mondo Rocks in the global promo battle.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why we voted for Mondo Rocks, man. Because we seen you do your thing and be entertaining for years here in Vegas. You know, we seen you do, you know, kind of the same things for a while, and that's all great. That's all fun. That's all beautiful. But it's always more rewarding when you see the new generation, the new blood, the new rise to the occasion. So that's why every single person, every single worker, every single coach at FSW and beyond voted against you. You're lucky you pulled your Players Club card and got everyone across the globe to vote. Or in my opinion, I think Mondo Rocks would have won that, which he did at the original deadline, which is a detail that we don't talk about enough. He won original deadline, but of course, you know, the extension gave you the overtime win.
Hey, a wise man once said, don't hate the player, hate the game. I had nothing to do with the Global Promo Battle Administration changing the time. I actually called him because I thought I won. I thought I won at the time, but and I said, his name was Tiny, and I said, Tiny, why did you do that? Because all of my people are thinking that you're trying to help Mondo Rocks. And apparently all of Mondo Rocks' people, which is everybody in Vegas, thought that you were trying to help me. And he said, "Oh, brother, the reason why is because I was at a show and I wasn't able to check it at the deadline, so I extended it. And I apologize, brother. I wasn't thinking about you or Mondo." And I'm like, "Oh, isn't that just great?" I had screenshots that Rocky T sent me. He said, "Leon, you won, Leon, you won."
Oh,
and I'm like,
Rocky
"Cool,
T.
I won."
Rocky T.
And then,
oh, let me tell you something, brother. When it comes to everything here, we're gonna build the buildings up.
That fool better recheck his screenshots because we got screenshots that say different.
Big facts. Big facts.
you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when all the smoke was cleared, all the dust had settled, Mondo Rocks' plane crashed. And, you know, it's cool. I pull for Mondo also. And again, I'm really happy for the accolades and the, you know, the set of balls that dropped during the global promo battle. And I really feel that from this point forward, Mondo Rocks, his value and his worth has skyrocketed. Now we just need to make sure Robbie Litt can talk, but that's another comment for another day. But all that being said, I'm happy that Mondo did his thing, but now that it's all over, it's time to move on to greener pastures. And so I'm really trying to find a way to accept the fact that everybody was pulling for the underdog and just left good old Leon Hader behind, who's almost 40 years old, teaching the kids class as a coach, not really active, you know, well, at least not in one company, but as last I checked, I'm a tag team champion in another company. So it's not over yet. I know, Mondo, you and Robbie Litt and Sky High have another date with the Players Club here sometime soon for a rematch for those tag team titles.
Okay. I like that because we definitely need an actual match between Sky High and the Players Club. And also, by the way, if it was up to me, I'd have Robbie Litt over Kevin Duckett's 7 times out of 7 of the week. That's just me just saying.
Well,
that's me saying.
Well, Fresco, you might want to say that when Kevin Duckett is on the phone. But, okay.
Kevin Duckett is fine. He knows where I live. It's cool.
I mean, last I saw in a match you guys had in the skate park, it didn't end too well for you.
Man, you know, the thing with that is the cinematic match between me and Kevin, I had him beat. I had the moment. The thing is, he got away with it because there was some things going on with a referee that decided to, you know, I watched the film back. You saw what happened, right, Mondo?
Dirty ref, bro.
Dirty ref sliding things. I expect nothing less from a Kevin Duckett's affair. Always something dirty going on when it comes to Kevin Duckett. So that's my bad. But end of the day, the moments were made by me. And we'll see who goes further at the end of the day.
That's the gospel.
Big facts. Thank you, Leon.
I'll tell you all this much.
What you got?
I'm gonna tell you all this much. Mondo, let's list facts for facts. Leon Hader, Kevin Duckett, the Players Club, Big Valley Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Leon Hader, your official Kids Class Juniors Division head coach at Future Stars of Wrestling. And also, now the winner of the 2020 Global Promo Battle. As long as we can accept those 3 facts and move on, I'm cool. Mondo, you go your way, I go my way for now, because eventually we're going to meet up for those tag team titles and see what happens. But as long as you let me do what I do, teaching my kids, and don't bother what I got going on, you know, I'll stay out of your way, and you can stay out of mine. Fair enough?
Fair enough, Leon. Don't worry. I'll let you teach the kids. I'll stay out of it.
I appreciate it. Fresco, it was a pleasure being on the show. I'd love to come back again.
Okay, I appreciate that, Leon. Thank you, man. We got the Las Vegas Hall of Fame just calling in. Leon Hader, thank you for giving us your time tonight.
Hey, Leon, one more thing for you go.
Yeah.
I just want to tell you congratulations, man.
You know, it's hard because you pull at my heartstrings, Mondo Rocks, because I feel happy for you too. Now we'll just see what will be. That's what'll be. So
we'll see.
I don't know what else to say, man. I'm just it's a really unique time right now in the wrestling business in Vegas. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I really hope that this sickness goes away, that we can get back to entertaining, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Mondo Rocks and Robbie Litt, Sky High, what they can do now that one of their members can talk. So, fellas, the sky is the limit. Or maybe not. Maybe space is the limit. I don't know.
Thank you, Leon. Appreciate the call. We'll have you on again real soon. We'll keep it locked here on the Fresco Show. Hey, man.
All right, fellas, be good.
All right,
Fresco,
thank
make
you.
that dinero.
Hey.
All right.
Hey, so he pretty much just,
That conversation just happened?
Yeah, he really just called. It is the Fresco Show, the soon-to-be #1 show for all wrestling, sports, and culture-like members. That's how we bring it. Look at this guy. It is all good. Mondo, a few more questions for you before we get off on the air.
Of course.
You've faced literally every big tag team that we've seen here in Las Vegas from all types of companies. Is there one team that you want to get at one more time besides the Players Club that you and Robbie want to get back at? And also, is there a solo match that you got in mind for a talent here in Vegas that you want to run with?
Let's see. So for tag teams, you mean a rematch against a tag team?
Rematch against a tag team.
Oh, man. It's funny that you asked that because I do. You know how I did the promo battle to prove to myself that I got it? Well, same with the tag division because me and Robbie need another chance at the Bonus Boys.
Ooh, Bonus Boys.
Yeah, we got to redeem
Clutch
ourselves for that one.
Sugar. Former what? They're like what? 3-time FSW tag champs. They're high arc. They're high tier.
Oh yeah.
Y'all faced them once before. I'd love to see y'all do it again.
Yep, it was our first year and they whooped our asses.
I remember that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
It's not gonna happen like that again.
And a solo match you got in mind.
A solo match that I got in mind.
Yeah, just you one-on-one with anyone in the scene today.
Man, there's one person that I would just die to wrestle, but I want it to be at the right time, at the right place.
Okay.
And that's an up and rising superstar. Someone who's really proved himself. He doesn't try to imitate anyone. He's himself, and that's what made him so great. He is the ultimate finesser.
Oh, you heard that, folks. You want Chris Bay. Chris Bay, the current X Division champion for Impact Wrestling, long stalwart at FSW, former FSW heavyweight champion. That's a matchup I've been wanting to see for a long time too, man. I hope that happens one day. I hope he comes through, and y'all could run that, or maybe you go up there and one day run it with him, man. That's something that's definitely on the market, folks. Don't forget, folks, the little scan button you see right there. That is a code to Pro Wrestling Tees FRESCOMATIC. Get all your latest merch from the Fresco Forever T-shirt, and also you can get your FRESCOMATIC trading cards and your patented FRESCOMATIC ready pins. They're so smooth. You can't probably see it from here, but they're very smooth. Look just like the logo with the ready symbol in the back. You can go to ProWrestlingTees.com/FRESCOMATIC and get all your great merch right there, folks.
Can I ask you something?
What's up?
Is this a FRESCOMATIC the FLYY Yu-Gi-Oh card?
Why, yes, it is, of course. This here is the FRESCOMATIC Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's really the original motor for it supposed to be a business card, but it's so dope. Ben helped out a lot with that. They really made that fresh. Look at that, man. FRESCOMATIC, 8,000 life points, man. If you look at the effect.
8,000 life points. Bro, that's why you be banging on Congo Crush and Frank the Tank and stuff, man. Dang, you're strong, bro.
Man, when you fighting them big 400-pound monsters, man, you got to have extra. You got to have something extra within you, man.
Makes sense now. Makes a lot of sense now.
Oh, by the way, I beat Frank the Tank. I beat Frank the Tank, in December, and I ain't forget.
He's like 6 Frescos.
So Big Valley, I'm looking at y'all. When we get back, whenever it comes back, I'm looking for the heavyweight championship. So I'm putting that on. I'm putting that notice right there, as well as
boy.
Before we go, I'm gonna do a little promo before we go and get off. I need to get some stuff off my chest. This is a weekly segment that I'm gonna call "You in Trouble Now," and it's gonna be on anyone or anything, and I'm gonna give them the business.
Wait, like me?
It could be you.
Oh, okay.
It could be Glitch.
Okay.
It could be my beautiful lady here in the audience here.
Hey.
It could be anyone here. But today, it's going to be a certain thing. And it's going to be on targets. So, FRESCOMATIC, I've been doing my thing for a while now. In 2020, I've still made it a way to be relevant on the Vegas scene and beyond. What I'm looking forward to next is when we get back to wrestling, when we get back to the big shindig, I'm looking for gold. FSW, I'm of course with Lights, Camera, Faction, Action Braxton, Watson. Primo Popo is no longer with us, but that is okay. He's going to do fine in Creature Feature. However, the trio has never been stronger before. We've been focusing, man. We've been talking. And we're going to make sure, if we come back to the division, we're going to look at y'all. We're going to look at Death Proof, Unguided, every other team, Suavecitos, and we're going to steal some spotlight, man, because we're tired of looking at y'all always getting the upper card matches. We want the faction to be the reason everyone has the attraction, if you know what I'm saying. So FSW tag titles are definitely on the horizon for us in the future. We're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to making some noise. Also for me, singles-wise, I'm looking at you, Best of the West, Fresno, California. I know right now there's things going on with COVID and everything, and we wish everyone the best in health. But when we get back to health and wealth, Fresco is making that 5-hour-plus drive down to Fresno, California, and I'm looking right at Simon in the West Coast Championship. I've had my mind set on that the minute I walked in the North Cal area, and I told Mike Rain, I will not stop until I receive the West Coast Championship. So I'm after it. That's still on my mind, and I'm after it, bro.
Strong words.
Man, you know, hey, this is a show, man. Put yourself over.
I feel you.
At all costs. You know, and Rox, I got to ask you one more thing, man.
Go ahead.
If there is one company that would sign you today, where would it be? If you could choose which company would sign you to a lucrative deal right now, big leagues, where would it be?
Oh, but I mean, dude, right now there's so many amazing WWE.
I saw it going a whole different way, but yes, I should have known. Mondo Rock's definitely WWE wants to go all the way. But let's say, what if Tony Khan gives you a call? Tony Khan, you know, AEW owner, would you answer that call as well?
Oh, AEW's awesome. Definitely, I'll answer that call, see what they have for me, and we'll talk.
What about Scott D'Amore, Impact Wrestling? Would you answer their call as well?
Impact is dope too. I would love to go there, especially because Chris Bay's there. I'd love to meet up with him.
Excellent, folks. Mondo Rocks, man, you've been a great first guest, man. I appreciate you having you on the time, man. We've been training for a long time together. We run in the same circles. It's really great to see your growth become from where you were 2 years ago to where you are now. You're right there, man. You and I and our crew, FSW roster, really we're all on the uptick, man. I really feel it, man. Training has been just amazing. We've really been getting in. Lacey, Unguided, all those guys in there are really just busting their ass to get even better. So I feel like when we do get shows back going, it's full speed ahead, dog.
I agree, man.
Full speed
And
ahead.
I want to thank you for putting me on your show. I really appreciate it. It's
Oh,
humbling,
man.
and I'm flattered that you let me be on the first episode. Thank you.
Oh, no problem, man. No problem. Thank you. I appreciate you, bro. And folks, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in to the first ever FRESCOMATIC show, the Fresco Show. And it is beautiful to have everyone come in and share their presence with me. Now, this show will bring lots of different things going on throughout the weeks, different guests, random guests, big topics, and of course, we will get to the controversial ones as well. We don't hold back on the Fresco Show. So keep it locked here. Go to Go Live Vegas. Go to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Periscope, all those things. And we will see you soon. Ha. Because everything is only temporary, but Fresco's forever. Hallelujah. Cut the check.